Mic check, mic check. Testing 1, 2, 3, mic check.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. Hi, y'all. It's amazing this week. It's going by like 90, going north. It's Thursday again. Isn't that amazing? And you can get involved by calling 888-7753-773, 888-77-JESSE, Jesse, Jesse. And the biblical question, my biblical first question for this week is amazing. For those who want to really overcome the false self. For those who don't, it doesn't mean a thing to you. Stay in your illusion. The biblical question: what is courage? What is courage. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com/show. JesseLeePeterson.com/show. And a way has been made that if you got to run around this morning and do whatever you're doing, but you like to still hear the show live, you can. You can podcast and you can listen on your phone while you're running around doing whatever it is you're doing, no matter what, working out or not, whatever you're doing, anywhere in the world. You can listen to the show on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkStream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, go to Buy Me a Coffee. BuyMeACoffee.com/JLP Talk. BuyMeACoffee.com/JLP Talk or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. It's amazing. It is a spiritual battle, a warfare between good and evil, if you only knew. And you can know if you want to know. The only reason you don't know is because you don't want to know. But if you want to see and know for sure that it's a spiritual battle and it has nothing to do with the physical at all, zero. You can find out. You can know for yourself. It's a spiritual battle. And it is also Thursday. And every Thursday, because we love the Bible Thumpers, the Bible Thumpers are a mess. What the? I love the Bible Thumpers, but they are a mess. We love the Bible Thumpers, so we want to make extra time for the Bible Thumpers. And Thursday is and will always be Bible Thumper Thursday.
The sign outside the New Era Baptist Church in Birmingham reads, "A black vote for Trump is mental illness."
I am the daughter of two pastors.
You will emerge from that as an atheist.
President Joe Biden is only the second Catholic president.
The Pope is like, if you don't... They call him the Holy Father. Ain't nothing holy about the Pope.
God, why? Why George God?
Holy mackerel. I can't believe you people follow a man. What the? Amazing. Bible Thumper Thursday. Once you know that, once you can know, and you can know, you don't have to believe it. Believe doesn't work. But you can know it is a spiritual battle. I can't begin to find the words that would, how it's going to impact your life, really. I can't explain it. It's so amazing. It's amazing. I have a question, folks. Oh, let me ask the anchor baby.
What's up, Jesse?
Hey,
Good
baby.
morning.
How are you?
All is well.
If you never thought about
Afroed out right now.
what?
I was hoping nobody would know that I'm afroed out right now. Don't worry, I'll be good for my show. You were saying?
What do you mean afro out?
My hair.
It's everywhere. It's in the air. It's everywhere. If you never thought of success would you ever think of failure?
This is one of those reality shattering questions. Wait, if I never thought of success, would I ever think of failure? I guess I wouldn't.
I'm sorry?
I don't think I would.
If you ever thought, my question, if you never thought about success, would you ever think about failure?
I don't know if I really know. I don't think I would.
If you never thought about failure, would you ever think about success?
No, you wouldn't. You have to think of, you have to have that division in your mind to call something either one.
How about you, Derek? Kurt. If you never thought about success, would you ever think about failure?
No.
If you never thought about failure, would you ever think about success?
No.
You would not?
Nope.
So let me ask maybe a follow-up question for that.
All right.
Why don't you stop thinking about either one then? Why do you think about either one of them?
Because it seems like I should. You know what? Actually, there's a couple of answers I could give. But the one I want to say right now is something that I just kind of recently seen. I just get convinced. I get convicted that this is what I need to do. That I just so I get convinced. It just seems like I need to do something. Sometimes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. How about you, Kurt? Why do you think about either one?
Well, you should strive for something.
You should strive for something?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Well, realizing that something's wrong with you, you should want something different.
What should you strive for?
Peace? Freedom?
What will happen? Why don't you stop thinking about failure or success?
I don't know.
I'm sorry?
I said I don't know.
Why do you think about either one?
Because it's passed down to us. Probably.
I'm sorry?
It's probably passed down to us.
By whom?
Our parents.
What's passed down to you?
Everyone telling us what they think as we're growing up. You know, everyone has a bunch of opinions on success and failure, and they will never let you hear the end of it. Everyone has an opinion, and they can't shut up.
So will you stop thinking about either one?
Yeah, sure.
Why do you believe that you should strive for something?
Yeah, when you realize that something's messed up with your life.
But how do you strive for something? How do you do that?
By realizing something's wrong.
And how do you strive for something?
I don't know. You seek. You ask.
And what do you think? You should strive for something, Anchor Baby?
It seems like that's the opposite of what I should be doing with these things. With the peace thing that Kurt's talking about. I like what he's saying. But it seems like I shouldn't be striving for those.
How do you strive for something?
I don't know, the way I strive when I look, you saying why don't you just stop thinking about success or failure? And it's I'm like, you're so right, so I'll stop. And then something will come along and I'll think I need to do that. And then I strive for it until I realize I'm being silly.
And you strive by trying to get it?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know. By just thinking about it, really, just tripping about it. Because it's if it was just something I needed to do, then I would just do it. If it's something that's something's either just true or not, the information is true or not, the action you must take is either you should do it or not. So this striving is happening inside of me, actually, now I think about it. I'm just thinking about how I should be, who I should be, what I should look like. And those aren't things that I need to be doing. Those are just things I'm thinking about.
Amazing. And the reason I brought this up because I realized yesterday I was saying that we've been taught wrong about everything, and we gotta unlearn everything we've been taught. We have been taught in life to fail at life. And I realized that we've been taught by shallow-minded people, shallow-minded parents, shallow-minded teachers, shallow-minded whatever. They have told you all in your life, you need to strive for this. You need to strive for that. And when you get that or this, you will be rewarded. You will be happy. If you got an amazing job, you will be happy. Strive for it. Go to college. Strive for a good education. And your reward is a good job or a good life. And then you strive for it. And when you get it, you still don't have a good life. You're still miserable. You strive for a family. You need to get married. And when you get married, have some children, have a family, you're going to be happy. And so you strive for it. And you go out and pick the wrong man, ladies, and you go out and pick the wrong woman, men. And you get them, and all you catch is hell. Because you've been told you should strive for that, and your reward will be this or that. Your reward will be happiness. Your reward will be this. You'll be a man. You'll be a woman. I've come to realize you should not strive for anything. You should not think of failure or success. If you didn't think about success, it would be impossible to think about failure. It wouldn't be on your mind, and you would just let life flow naturally through you. But you've been taught to think about that. You got to succeed, or you're a failure. And when you don't do the succeeding thing, now you perceive yourself as a failure. And then it's never good enough. When you do strive to succeed, you never get enough. You've been lied to. And when you stop doing that, you're going to discover there's no such thing as failure or success. They're just words. They're just words. And the people who have taught you that, they have not found peace. They may have gotten a bunch of stuff, but they're still miserable. Now they're afraid of losing what they have. What's wrong with just living and being? But you got to renew your mind. Your mind has been screwed up. There's no such thing as failure. And there's no such thing as success. Forget about both and just live. Why not just let life work through you? Do what's in front of you. Because you got to earn a living, right? You've been given a gift of earning a living. Earn a living, but don't call it success or failure. You got a roof over your head. You got food in your mouth. You got a car to drive. It's just that. It's not failure or success. And then you would never try to be like someone else. You would never try to have a big car like them. You can walk around driving a wagon and be just as satisfied. But your mind needs to be renewed. What are you saying there?
Nah, just the way you're talking about sounds like a conversation we were having. And I was telling you how I was convinced about something.
Oh, yeah.
And something you said about that was just so resonate a lot. about just conviction in the mind.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you were saying?
The mind, the thought they will come and they'll make you think about what other people are thinking about you. And then once you believe what it tells you that others are thinking, you start to think that you're not good enough. You're not this enough. So now you try to be what they want you to be. And if you finally do what they want you to do, you're still not happy because the thoughts have lied to you. You should just, the right relationship with thoughts, to be honest with you, excuse me, the right relationship with thought is just to observe them. Just to observe them and do nothing that they tell you. Have no relationship with them at all. No relationship, but observe them. One thought, two thoughts, three thoughts, but have nothing to do with them. You'll be surprised what happens. They will lose control over you. They will lose control over you. But you associate with them and you give them life and they destroy you. Those thoughts are not yours, folks. You're doing it the wrong way. All thoughts are all lies all the time about anything. And you get caught up. And then the moment you get into a thought, you don't realize you're into that thought right away until you start feeling something. But then you think the pain is real. And then you try to fulfill the pain. My producer is asking, should we not strive for excellence? No. Every time, the more you strive for excellence, the worse you become. Because there's no such thing as excellence.
Jesse.
What?
I have a list of tasks on my little task app on how excellent I want certain things in my life to be.
Erase
and
it.
I try and do those tasks. Am I striving for excellence?
You're striving for an illusion.
Like, if I do these tasks, these things will be excellent.
No, sir. Show me one excellent person on this planet.
I'm still gonna do my tasks. Can I still do my tasks, or I feel like I need to do them?
You could do your tasks. You know, like if you gotta go to the well and get some water.
Yes.
You go get the water from the well.
Okay, that's duh. Thank you, for sure.
And then, but don't think of it as a task. You just need some water. You're thirsty. You want to make, you used to be a chef, right? Chef.
Yeah.
And so you want to make an excellent meal for the cafe. You just make the excellent meal, but don't strive to be excellent at it. Just do it. Put your best at it, meaning do a good job. And that's all you need. No thrills, no excellent. If there's no excellent, there's no failure in excellent, unexcellent. They're just words. You've been taught this, and it's just stressing you out, trying to be that. And the people who taught you those things, they're not that way either.
Don't we have to work hard unto the Lord? Isn't that in the Bible?
What?
Work hard for the Lord. Work hard as if you're working for God. Put your all into everything you're doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somewhere in the Bible.
It says work hard?
Yeah.
Where in the Bible says that?
I forget what verse exactly.
I'm going to ask the Bible thumper, Derek. Is that in the Bible, Derek? My producer. Well, he mean like because of disobedient, you have to. He said it meant work hard, sweat by the brow, right? Know what you're talking about?
No, there's
That's not it, Derek. because that happened as a result of turning away from the Father.
Yeah, right here we found one.
Disobedience. Okay.
Whatever you do, it's Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters.
And that means what to you?
Putting your all into, I mean, this is our life. What else are you going to do other than put your all into it?
Into what?
Your life.
What do you mean by that? How you put your all into your life?
I guess maybe give your life up. Maybe.
What? You have the Spirit of truth, and the Spirit of truth will work on your behalf. Your job is to be, not to forget to be present with the Spirit of truth.
It says also 24, that same verse, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward, it is the Lord Christ you are serving.
And that means what to you?
So do it for a reward. If you work hard, you get a reward.
But when he was talking about reward, he wasn't talking about physical reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Spiritual reward?
What do you mean? What are spiritual rewards?
Freedom, heaven.
What a mess. Yeah, Nick?
No, I'm not making faces.
So you shouldn't? So you shouldn't work hard?
I don't know what you mean by that, to be honest. I don't know if you mean strive to be excellent. You mean that?
No, not necessarily. Just whatever you have to do, whatever is in front of you.
If you're doing like
do
your physical job, you should do your best.
Yeah.
But don't do it with expectation.
Okay, yeah.
Just do your best because it's the right thing to do your best, but don't try to be excellent. And don't try not to be. Get rid of the idea and you would just naturally do your best.
It's natural for humans to just be masters at what they do. They don't need to try.
I don't know what that means either.
It should come naturally to people working and just mastering their jobs, whatever they do, their day-to-day life.
Well, I don't know what you mean by mastering.
Even that mastering is like a definite thing as opposed to the strange qualitative word that is excellent. It's like, what does that mean? To master a skill, you don't need a qualitative word. It's like, can you do the thing or not? It's a matter of, is it just true or not? You're sitting around trying to call it excellent. I'm trying to do an excellent job. Just do the job.
Right.
That's what
Because if you think of the job as, I'm going to do an excellent job, it's never going to be excellent. Because you may think, oh, I did an excellent job. And you're all happy about it. And then somebody come along and look at that same job, and they say, oh, that's not that good. Or you made a mistake here. Or you made a mistake there. And now you look excellent going out of the window. Anyway, you've been taught wrong, folks. There's no such thing as failure. Forget about failure. And if you forget about failure, you would never think about succeeding. And you don't think about success, then you just have a life. Really. You got to overcome words. You got to overcome thoughts and words. Look how human beings treat each other based on thoughts and words. Look how you treat yourself. You get mad at yourself if you're not succeeding. And you're basing your success on somebody else, what they have or don't have, or how much you have or don't have. It's crazy. You got to unlearn everything. You've been set up by shallow-minded people, including your parents. All of us have. They didn't know what they were teaching us. They were teaching us their misery. It never worked for them. And that's why it's never working. It's not working for you, and it never will work. Why not just let life work through you without your little plan? Amazing, huh? It's just food for thoughts. I highly recommend the work that you need to be doing is observing the thoughts. Be aware of them and do nothing. It's like the man just sitting by the window and counting the truck that goes by and making note of what they have on the truck. They have cotton on this truck. They have wood on this truck. They have cattle on this truck. And he's just counting them, but they're not affecting him. They have tigers on that truck. He's not affected because they're just going by. That's how you should do with thoughts. Let them go by, and you'll be free. I want to show you this picture of my ex-producer, Sean, and his father, John. Sean and John out hunting again, so watch out. This is Sean. There they go. It's cold out there to be hunting. White people, some here. But I remember living in Alabama, and when we went hunting, I don't know if it was ever that cold with that kind of snow. That Sean on that truck, a Jeep. What do you call that? Doomburger. What is it?
I'll call it an ATV, all-terrain vehicle.
Oh.
That's what I'll call it.
That's what you need to go out into the wood. It look cold out there, Sean. He's all wrapped up, snow everywhere, and he's hunting.
Looks like he's about to take out the whole forest.
It's that time of year. Amazing. Merry Christmas, Sean, John, and the whole family. 888-7753-773. 888-77-JESSE. Back in a moment. You know, Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, all that coming up. I have some amazing books that would make for excellent gifts. I have the Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hate, Blame, and Victimhood. And then Rage, From Rage to Responsibility. Check it out. Scam, How the Black Leadership Exploits Black Americans. And last but not least, a little small pocket guide, the 7 guaranteed steps to spiritual, family, and financial success guide. Just a little thin piece of book, but it's so good. So check them out. You can go to rebuildingaman.com or call 800-411-BOND, 800-411-2663. And I can sign them if you order them that way. If you don't want me to sign them, no problem. You can order from Amazon.com, all right? Okay, announcements. Good morning, y'all. It's Baba Thumper Thursday. Announcement. There is a sale all this week up until Sunday, and this week is going by fast on Cameo, personal shout-outs. Shout out to Sean, my ex-producer, and his father, John. That hunting reminds me of the good old days when I lived in Alabama. Bring back memories. So there's, for personal shout-out, there's a sale up until Sunday. Birthday shout-outs, wedding shout-outs, Merry Christmas shout-out, encouragement shout-outs, Whatever the shout out is, I'll do it for you. Personal. Go to Cameo. CAMEO.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. CAMEO.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. For your shout outs. And they're piling up. So if you want them on time, get them in. And I will do them for you. There's a not special, but a brand new episode of the Punchy TV. It happened yesterday. You can podcast it, and it was interesting. Check it out. PUNCHIE.TV. Punchy.tv. And like these videos, folks. Don't forget to hit like. Support us on social media. All right? Like the videos. I appreciate it. Thank you. And last but not least for now, brand new episode of The Fallen State. Mañana. Como Talibu. Guantanamala. You know what I'm saying when I say Guantanamala?
No.
Guantanamala.
But it sounds familiar.
Yo soy un cerdo. Guantanamala.
I'm sure that those are the wrong lyrics.
Yes, Guantanamala.
But I totally recognize the song.
Guantanamala. Yo soy un cerdo. Ajá. Sí, señor. Ay, poquito. Español. Brand new episode of The Fallen State tomorrow, the Lord is willing. And the Crypto Ride, I had a fun conversation with Kenya Hill. She's a model, actress, and the founder of the model coaching agency, Find Your Light. What's this?
Next time on The Fallen State.
In my generation, blacks were not angry, they were independent, and the word racism didn't even exist.
The black men at that time were leaders, and there was a sense of community.
I never liked fat black butts.
Am I your type? My mom forced me to vote for Kamala.
What a heifer.
This is probably the most intellectual conversation I've had in a while, honestly, with a black person.
I gotta put you on the hot seat.
This seat is flaming already.
It was fun and very interesting. TheFallenState.tv at 11 a.m. tomorrow, Friday. You can support The Fallen State, become a member, and help us to help The Fallen State on the channel there, or JesseLeePeterson.locals.com. All right. I want to quickly show you this. I mentioned this story. According to the report, this pilot took a flight to, I believe, San Francisco. But he was in the jump seat. He wasn't flying the plane. But while, according to the report, the plane was in the air, this pilot that was in the jump seat, he was just going for the ride on the way up there, decided he wanted to turn the engine off on the plane. And when asked, why did you do this? He said he had taken some mushrooms. And that he was, I guess, the night before or whatever. And he thought he was dreaming. And so y'all think mushroom and frog juice and all that stuff going to help you find God. You're dreaming. I want you to watch this. This is a very interesting story from 11 Live. Newly released cockpit audio and dash cam video help detail what happened during an in-flight emergency when a former Alaska airline pilot tried to shut down the engines on a passenger plane. What's this?
Newly released dash cam footage, photos, videos, and police reports help reconstruct the in-flight emergency when a former Alaska Airlines pilot tried to shut down the engines of a passenger plane in October of 2023. Horizon Flight 2059 was headed from Everett to San Francisco when off-duty pilot Joseph Emerson, riding in the jump seat, tried to pull the fire suppression handles. This is audio from the melee in the cockpit.
What's that? What's wrong? You want to be home? Yeah. Sorry. What's going on? We need to go direct to Portland now.
The flight crew averted catastrophe and safely landed at Portland International Airport. Emerson was taken into custody, hauled off the airplane, then interrogated by police.
Hey man, so what's going on?
I'm having a nervous breakdown. I don't really know why.
Emerson told investigators he'd taken psychedelic mushrooms 2 days before the incident and hadn't slept in 48 hours.
So were you trying to kill yourself?
I was trying to wake up.
So when did you finally notice that this was real?
When I saw the look on people's faces when you guys brought me out.
Last month, a federal judge sentenced Emerson to time served and 3 years of supervised release. The judge said the case offers a cautionary tale, not just about air safety, but the dangers of hallucinogenic drugs.
What, Matt, y'all still want to take mushroom to find Jesus? It was 3 days, a couple of days, not the night off. Isn't that amazing? What do you think about that hate? And they said there was like 30 or so passenger on that plane, or 300. I think they said 300. I may be wrong. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's scary.
Ain't no telling who's flying these planes now.
I know, they've loosened the rules on drugs and everything, and the drug culture is really expanded to even like good guys taking, and good kids taking drugs.
They make people think that you take some mushroom or frog juice.
Venom.
What?
Toad venom.
And that it's just liquid from the throat of the frog, right?
No, I think it's from the those glands. You grab a toad and you get a poisoned hand.
Right. Why would anyone think that is going to help you find Jesus? What kind of mind tell you that? Your mind tell you take some acid, you're going to find Jesus.
That's insane.
But ain't no telling who fly these planes nowadays.
He looked like a responsible white man.
I know. I wonder did he go to that same location with that guy interview with money you can get some drugs like that.
Probably.
Drugs will not help you find Jesus, folks. You just get deeper into the knowledge of, and you're tripping. And it will not help depression either. Really. Because depression is not even real. It's just a thought and a feeling that somebody put a name to. You get rid of the thoughts, then the feeling of depression is gone. You don't need to take drugs. I saw a report this morning that in Massachusetts, I believe, I may be wrong about the state, they're trying to change the pot laws over there. Remember they voted to everybody and their mama can take pot and you can grow it, you can have fun. Now they're saying the impact is so negative that they're trying to reverse that law. Isn't that crazy? What's wrong with human beings? They think drugs gonna help. Shallow minds have shallow ideas.
You know, Bill, your engineer, co-host on Punchy TV, he made the point that this homelessness that went out of control over the past recent years happened after they loosened the pot laws in California.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because they started giving them free needles and everything. And And accidents went up, too. Everybody and they mama, if you're black. Everybody and their mama, if you're white, having an accident.
They get stressed and they light up.
You know, you want to go out at night for afraid driving on the road. Somebody driving high going to run into you. 1 Peter 5:8 says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. I rest my case. You got to practice being present. You don't have to. It's up to you. You can stay in your misery. You can have a clear mind or not. It's up to you. Your life is a gift from God, and you can do what you want with it. Kill your babies inside your womb. Rely on the government to watch over your children by passing laws on the internet because you don't feel like staying home watching them yourself. Whatever. Or you can have an amazing life. 888-7753-773. 888-77-JESSE. Super chat.
Nice.
Super chat. Super.
Super chats.
ZENNY. In Dutch, we say, amaze in the law, to say a way to escape the law. Amazing.
Amazing.
Stay with it.
Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. You can have a clear mind, folks. Really. And just imagine living with a clear mind. Everything you do, you're doing it with a clear mind instead of clouded thoughts. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Zen. Eric, 5 Coffees over on buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk. People are desperate to escape the suffering of the mind. Crack is a powerful distraction, says he.
You can say that again. What? Nah, thank you. Amazing.
Vasile. Thank you. This is on Cash App. That's Bond JLP on Cash App. Thank you for leading me back to the truth, he says.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with. You haven't seen anything yet. Wait until you stop reacting to thoughts, period. Just be aware of them and do nothing but live your life. It's going to blow your mind. Didn't I blow your mind this time? Didn't I?
Nice song.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Gregatron on Buy Me a Coffee. I'm sorry, Jesse, but I'm a little hard of hearing. Can you help me? Are you saying Jasmine Cricket or Jasmine Crooked?
Jasmine Cricket.
Crooked.
Right?
Yeah.
That's her name?
Meaning crooked.
Oh.
Not the cricket like Jiminy Cricket, the conscience.
What's her name?
Pinocchio. Jasmine Crockett.
Oh, like David?
Like David Crockett, but no relation to Davy.
No relation to David.
King of the Wild Frontier.
If you even suggest that she related to David, he'll turn over in his grave.
Yep. And slap your mama.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Gregatron, for the clarification. You and Tony are something else, says Gregatron. You two had me cracking up yesterday. Keep it real, Jesse. Come on, man. Keep it real. LOL. Heck nah. Y'all are a trip. If I was erased from the book, then how do you know it was in the book? What book? LOL.
Tony from California claimed that the blacks were the first, right?
Yeah, they founded America.
It said that the blacks founded America. You know that ain't true. Even the devil that walks it about roaring like a lion know that ain't true. And then they took it out of the book. So if they took it out of the book, how you know then if it's not in the book? What a mess. Thank you.
G Office asks, is it okay? Is it okay to have a joint once in a long while if you don't identify with it?
A joint party?
I don't think so. I think a joint as in a little cigarette of pot.
Oh.
Thingy.
Why you need it? Why not see when that urge come to see why you need the pot or joint instead of not doing it, and so you can overcome the need? Because you're only doing it because something is wrong inside of you. You're hurting. And when you're hurting, you're wrong. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, G Office.
Thank you, G Office.
Yeah, if you do something, that means you identified with the temptation.
Right.
Yeah. But Anthony L, cool sunglasses sticker.
Thank you. Amazing.
Marcus G, everyone's striving for something and yet have nothing, except for baby Jessica's daddy. 100.
Everybody's striving to be excellent, except baby Jessica's daddy. What now? Do you strive to be excellent?
Sometimes.
And
believe it or not.
But
I know it doesn't look like it.
I'm about to say it's not working.
Whatever. I don't care what you say.
Is it working?
No.
Are you excellent?
Well, sometimes I like to think so, a little bit, but no, it's not working.
Right.
Yeah. In terms of like the sense of peace and satisfaction, I can't get any satisfaction.
I can't get no satisfaction, and I try, and I try, and I try. You've been lied to. Hey.
Yep.
What would happen if you never thought about failure or success?
I don't know, but it seems like it's logical what you guys were saying in the prior segment.
Right.
That it would be more peaceful. It kind of reminds me of where God says, "Be still and know," because it's in that section of the Bible. He's like saying, "Why are the nations raging? The races raging?" And be still. They always told me in church or Bible, whatever, it means cease striving.
See? So why don't you stop? Why don't you forget about failure or success?
I don't know. It's like a habit or a temptation or
You've been
something.
taught that. Brainwashed. We all were taught that. And ain't nobody successful.
Yep.
No one. You can't find a successful person on this planet if you had to. But everybody's striving to be successful. Amazing. And so if you don't think of failure, you would never think of success, and you can just live your life and be free. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is.
We've been taught wrong. Derek said Elon Musk is not successful.
That's a fact. Oh my gosh. Did you see that most recent alleged baby mama? Yikes. No thanks.
Amazing. Okay.
Thank you again, Marcus G.
Thank
Jimmy
you.
Johns with the Carter job. Something like that. Hey, sir. Hope you're having a great day. Hope we can keep it going.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I got to stop there.
All right. Thank you, guys.
I want to get you some calls. 888.
We'll read more later.
Yes, we will
see
finish
more.
it. Absolutely. Let me go to Jerry out of Virginia. Jerry, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, I got a little question for you.
Okay.
Now, the Christians say that God gives free will, right?
Right.
Now, when they're on the earth and they're sinning and they die and go to heaven, they say they ain't going to sin in heaven. Well, God's going to take away their free will to do that, right?
Interesting. Very good point, man.
Yeah.
So do you believe we have a free will?
Yeah.
You believe you have a free will?
Yeah, I believe I have a free will.
And what's your free will?
To do the Lord's work.
And what's the Lord's work?
Spread the truth, man.
And how you spread the truth?
Just by what I'm doing now.
If you have a free will yourself to stop thinking.
Well, what now?
If you have a free will yourself to have perfect peace.
Well, I don't know if you can will yourself to do that.
Why not? You have a free will. Why can't you?
You got a conscience, Jesse.
Will yourself to have free will. If you have a free will, will yourself to have perfect peace. I'm waiting.
Okay.
You got it?
I hear you, man.
Can you will yourself to have perfect peace?
No, I don't think you can.
Why can't you if you have a free will?
The free will is probably not in the range of that power.
So then you don't have a free will then. Free will means you can do what you want. You can will yourself to anything, right? If you have a free will.
Yeah, but there's other things too. There's self-deceit and all that other stuff too. You got to think about.
Thank you, Jerry. I got to take a break. Hate news, not the fake news. Thank you, Jerry. Back in a moment. Rage to responsibility. I write about how the spirit of anger was taken away from me 29 years ago. I forgave my mother who tried to turn me away from my father, and I returned to my father, and through him, my father on earth, and through him, I was able to return to God. No man or woman can return to God unless you go through the Son. And men are sons of God. There may be weak, pathetic examples of it, but it's the spiritual order of life. God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. So get from race to responsibility. I write about that. Go to my website, rebuildingtheman.com for an autographed copy, or call 800-411-BOND. And donate to my nonprofit, Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. We are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man.
A whole lot of mess going on in this old here world. This is the end of hour 1 already of Bible Thumper Thursday, the 11th of December. Wow. Belated and late happy birthday. Hey. AD 2025. There's one line open. Hang tight, callers. But you, if you haven't called in already today, you're not on hold already, you haven't already gotten on air, Jerry in Virginia, you can't call back, but you can call tomorrow or on any other show. You can call in right now. Oh, somebody just might have gotten in, but you can call in every so often just in case a line opens up. It's JLP will be right back to your calls. We'll get to more of your super chats. We see them. We do. And more great stories. It is hake news, not fake news. Commie Nonsense Network, CNN, reports that a World War II hero, their word, is set to return home for a quote-unquote proper burial 80 years after his death. So he's not going to return, just his long dead body, longer than many of us have been alive, I would surmise. His long-awaited homecoming, or his body's long-awaited, what was once his body, his long-awaited homecoming, will finally give loved ones an opportunity to honor his service and pay their respects. Nice. Oil tanker seized. Did you hear about this? Did you see this? I saw footage of like a helicopter, purportedly a U.S. helicopter, and then these ropes twirl down. I thought, oh my gosh, those are guys like rolling out of the helicopter. And then these guys rappelling or whatever it's called, shimmying down, maybe not shimmying, down those ropes and getting on the boat, the tanker boat, and with their guns and taking over the boat. So cool. Awesome. G-I-T-E. Joe. U.S. is stoking tensions, according to Commie Nonsense Network, with Venezuela after seizing an oil tanker, a Defiant tanker, I think, off its Caribbean coast on Wednesday, or Caribbean if you prefer. The move comes as our greatest president, Donald J. Trump, a real alpha man, has ramped up his pressure campaign on that so-called country. Shout out Venezuelans. Escalating strikes on suspected drug boats and or actual drug boats, not merely suspected, I think, and issuing repeated threats against President Nicolas Maduro's regime. U.S. Attorney General, oh Lord, Pam Bondi, said the tanker was being used, quote, to transport sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran, unquote, unquote. Satellite imagery reviewed by Commie Nonsense Network, CNN, shows the ship had been concealing its true location. Whoa, a tactic that analysts say is common among tankers who are hiding illegal activities. And what I read about on Reddit, yeah, I went on Reddit, just call me a Reddit bro, was that this tanker was sending, like, taking oil or whatever to, like, terrorists or something like that. You know, because they can't buy in the normal market, so they're buying it on the black market tanker. So Trump cleaning up the world for America primarily, but also for the world. And a football coach, he got jailed. Former University of Michigan head coach, Sharon, Sherrone, Moore, he was jailed Wednesday night. Chin up, King, praying for you. I don't know, yeah. Just hours after he was fired from the job, police say officers responded to investigate an alleged assault and took a suspect into custody, but did not name Moore, M-O-O-R-E, or release additional details. Moore's arrest, Sharon Moore, comes after the school says he was fired over an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. You're not supposed to get with gals at work. That's problems. This conduct constitutes a clear violation of university policy, and UM maintains zero tolerance for such behavior. Michigan's statement read. Maybe we should get these gals out of the workplace. Too much of a big temptation for us alpha guys. I'm James Hake. Now back to the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. Hour 2.
Got to stand up strong, think the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way, I know we can find a way, I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. You can get involved by calling 888-77-53773. 888-77-JESSE. Jesse. Jesse. And my biblical question, what is courage? What is courage? What is it? It's an amazing question. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com/show. JesseLeePeterson.com/show. And if you're running around and you just can't sit and watch the show and you're like, Lord, I want to finish watching the show as it's happening, podcast, and you can listen on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkStream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk. Buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk. Or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. It's Thursday. And every Thursday is Bible Thumper Thursday. Oh, Lord.
News for you. We're getting closer to his return. And the closer we get to him, the faster things are going to happen. The faster the healings, the faster the deliverance, the faster.
Yeah, Holy Ghost up in there. The Holy Ghost. I know I got religion. And I ain't ashamed because the Holy Ghost is my witness and the angels done changed my name. Amazing. A spiritual battle. A warfare between good and evil. Right versus wrong. What a mess. It ain't physical, folks. No such thing as racism, sexism, homophobiaism, Allahwabaism, Debbie Dashism, racism, antisemitism. No isms. Zero isms. It's spiritual. And you will never know what that is until you get on that straight and narrow path. Really. Do what you want, but you can leave. You don't have to be you any longer. You don't have to be you any longer. And there's no such thing as a free will. If you have a free will yourself not to be stressed or worried or try to be excellent or try to succeed or trying to be like someone else or having fear, doubt, worry, suicidal thought. Will yourself to have perfect peace. You got a will. And a will mean, a free will means you do what you want, right? Will yourself never to judge yourself or anyone else again. Never to have fear. Never to doubt. Will yourself to do it. I'm waiting. I keep waiting. Waiting for the world to change. I keep on waiting. You have no will. Are you crazy? If you could will, you have a free will, why are you so miserable? Why do you live in the darkness instead of the light? Why do you continue to be you if you have a free will? Amazing. Did you hear that Tesla, where they think Tesla car charger? Oh, I'm reading what my producer just wrote me. He said, if you don't have a free will, what send us to hell? I don't understand that question. If you had a free will, why would you go to hell? Why are you willing yourself to go to hell? Hell! You know, H below. Hell is right here on earth, inside of you. But anyway, Tesla, according to Fox 35, a Tesla or a Tesla charger or a Tesla charge is suspected of sparking a fire that destroyed a family home in Sanford. Watch it from Fox 35.
We're standing in what used to be their kitchen. As you guys can see, the cabinets are destroyed. You can see all the spices in the cups, and it's just really shocking to see. I know they're feeling it as well. We met Lily and her dad Mina earlier. Lily, why don't you just kick us off? Like, when you're standing here, what's going through your mind?
It's crazy to see, like, and think about how all the memories that have happened here, and that it can just be gone in a split second. But the Lord provides. Yeah.
Mina, God says joy comes in the morning. Amen. And that beauty will be made out of ashes.
I'm standing here, as Lily mentioned, memories. But God's good. God will compensate 10 times.
That's what his word says. And I want to point out something, you guys. This is what's getting me really choked up. I was sitting here interviewing Lily, and I noticed out of the corner of my eye, this Bible was sitting here in a box, and everything in the kitchen is melted, and the box has some soot on it, but the Bible is completely unscathed. And this is Mina's Bible, right? This is your Bible?
That is my Bible.
When I handed it to you earlier, what was going through your mind?
I cried because that's where I have all my notes. That's where I have my fights, my arguments with myself. I'm glad this is safe. Yeah. It means a lot to me. You know, everything is gone except his words. Will never go away. Yeah.
Praise God.
Praise God. Praise the Lord. And pass the biscuits. Amazing. The family was able to escape the fire. The garage, living room, and kitchen were heavily damaged. However, as you just saw there, Fox 35 anchor noticed that the family Bible managed to survive the fire. And then I cried. When I saw the word, I cried. What the? You don't know what pass the biscuit means?
No idea.
Are you serious?
Pass the biscuits?
Yeah.
I could go for some biscuits.
Do you know what that means, pass the biscuit?
No. Other than at the dinner table, could you pass some biscuits, please?
What the? Amazing. Okay. So you never had at the dinner table, you said, pass the biscuit?
No.
Did you have biscuits?
Yeah.
But you didn't have to pass them?
No.
They were already on your plate?
I would grab them. Or maybe I would ask someone to pass the biscuits.
What a beta. Amazing. 888-775-3773. Let me go to STEPH out of Ohio. STEPH, you are on the air.
Hey, good morning, Jesse.
Good morning.
All right, yeah. I just wanted to talk about that striving for excellence you were talking about today, because that was like the one thing, that was my last stumbling block. That was the one thing that I was still in disagreement with when you talk about ambition and striving for success. I was thinking, I don't know if I agree with that. I agree with everything else, but I just don't know about that. I was open for things, like even like the Jesus thing, since we're Baltimore Thursday. I was like, Jesus is God. I don't know if I believe that, but I'm open though. I don't know. He said Son of God, but it revealed to me. I finally saw that you were correct with that. But the last thing was just that success thing, the ambition thing. Because I read books, self-help books, this book, success books, business books for years, and I thought that was the ways to get successful, to become this and become that. But the more I sat and I started prayer and just became still and just let it come to me, I thought even that's right. Like you're right. Like the only ones really getting successful are the ones writing the books. But and that's not even really get success anyway. But it's just all an illusion. It's all lies.
Are you saying that you should strive for excellence or should not?
I'm saying you should not. I used to think you should.
And why do you stay close to your phone? And why did you think you should?
I used to think you should because it was just what the world taught. This is what you think. Like I read all the books as I was young.
Did you ever strive for excellence?
Oh yeah. I always was striving for excellence.
And did you ever become excellent?
No.
Right. No one has.
Right.
Well, cool, man. So you let that go now?
I let it go, yep.
Right on. That's just amazing. 888-7753-773. Let me go to Todd out of Minnesota. Todd, you are on the air.
Good morning, Jesse. How are you doing this morning?
All is well, Todd.
Good. Jesse, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about, God created nature, and there's some.
He didn't mean for you to smoke it.
Oh, he didn't? Okay. Well, I think do you think possibly he meant for us? Let me ask you this. Do you think that Jesus healed with sacred healing herbs, sacred healing fungi, and sacred healing tree oils from nature? Or do you think that he healed with big pharma pills?
None of those.
What do you think he healed with, a magic wand? He just waved a wand, or do you think he was actually using sacred healing compounds found in nature? Do you think maybe that makes a little more sense than just a magic wand? Because, it makes sense scientifically with what I'm saying. What's that?
You take mushrooms?
I didn't. Do I keep them?
Do you take them?
Do I take them?
No. Do you take mushrooms?
I have broken the bread of God before that contains the showbread in Torah. There's evidence that it contains sacred healing herbs and yes, I have before. Yes.
And why?
Well, because if I could explain something to you, there's this stuff called showbread in the Bible, and it's called the bread of tears, and it's atonement bread, and it makes you cry hard, and it's well documented in the Bible that it says that it gives us tears in great measure. This bread of tears.
Is it drug bread that made of drugs?
It contains. Well, they didn't call them drugs back in the ancient days. They called them sacred healing medicines.
But what does it say? It was like mushrooms?
It was sacred healing fungi and herbs. Yeah, mushrooms created by God in nature. Yes.
And so you had,
and so like they were healing back in the day. They weren't brainwashed with the government propaganda, that the the drug war propaganda, and so they didn't think that mushrooms were bad drugs back then. They thought they were healing compounds, and they actually were. And that's what they do.
Have you ever been healed using mushrooms?
Yeah, I'd love to explain it to you, Jesse.
How have you been healed?
With me, really.
How have you been healed with mushroom? What did mushroom? I'll
explain it to you.
Hold on. What did mushroom heal on you?
Okay, I'll tell you what they did. So the mushrooms are in the showbread, and also cannabis is in there too. Actually, hash.
No, I'm asking you, what did mushroom heal?
And it's called the bread. Yes, and I'm explaining why, but I can't. You got to give me, the opportunity to explain it, Jesse, or I can't do it.
Todd.
Yes.
You say you took mushroom and you were healed, right?
Yes. If you could let me explain how that process took place.
Hold on. And what were you healed from with using mushroom?
Sin and shame. Because it's atonement bread. It's atonement bread, the mushroom bread.
Are you Jewish?
And then it purges yes, I'm Jewish.
Oh.
It purges the sin out of the heart. It purges the sin out of the heart you hard crying. It makes you repent. The tears of repentance. And it's this bread of tears talked about in the Bible that makes you cry hard, you know, and it purges the sin and shame out of your heart. And it's
so do you still take it?
Listen, Jesus is this bread. He is the bread of life containing cannabis and psilocybin mushrooms. He's the atonement bread that came to save us, deliver us, heal us, resurrect us, and redeem us. And the thing about it is it ushers in atonement and the fullness, listen, Jesse, and the fullness of peace, love, and joy, brother.
Okay, calm down for a minute.
And you can be healed, Jesse. You need to cry, brother. You need to cry and get that sin out of your heart and that shame out of your heart. That way you don't have that.
I had to let him go. He mean well. He's Jewish. But bread not supposed to make you cry unless it's sweet potato bread. What Jaden out of California. Jaden, you are on the air.
What up, Jesse?
All is well, Jaden.
You hear me good?
No.
Amazing.
Oh,
dude,
amazing.
I got to say, just real quick, I used to do shrooms, and there might be something to what Todd's saying, because I never got sick during that time. Shrooms and smoke weed.
Oh.
I never got sick during that time, physically sick. I was definitely spiritually sick. But maybe it physically heals you. Anyways.
And do you still do shroom?
No.
And why did you stop?
Because it was turning me into a woman.
So it wasn't good for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right. So
I thought you said you agree with Todd.
I agree that it heals you physically.
How does it heal you physically?
I have no idea, but it did, because I never got sick.
And then you stopped taking it, and once you stopped taking it, you got sick?
Yeah, I would get like a cold sometimes and sneeze.
And so did you go back to taking it once you got sick?
No.
Why not?
I didn't know at the time. That it was the thing that was making me not sick.
But once you got sick, you realized once you got sick, you realized it was after you stopped taking them, right?
Right.
And so if they were keeping you from getting sick and you stopped taking them and you got sick, why didn't you take them again if you felt like they were
worth it.
I'm sorry?
It's worth it to get physically sick because what they did to me mentally was way worse than getting physically sick.
The shroom?
Yeah, and the weed.
Oh, so it wasn't good for you.
No, not spiritually.
And did you think it was from God?
No, I never thought it was from God. But, so I had a question.
Okay.
So is there ever a time to fast with food for like a prolonged period of days, go without eating? And then if there is, why would somebody do that?
Well, one of the reasons that if you're going to do it, you would do it to see that you have the wrong relationship with food and that you are eating to forget and not to remember. And so you would see that you have the wrong relationship. And so once you go back to eating, you will eat in a state of consciousness instead of unconsciousness. And the food will have a different effect on you.
Interesting. So is that the only effect?
Well, I hear that as a result of that, when you fast, it tends to, and you drink water and all that, it tends to clean your body out. But the primary reason is to change your relationship with food. Because when we're unconscious, we use food in the same way we use drugs. We use it to forget and not to remember.
I can't open the gate.
Why not?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. If you made it your God, right? You have to fast from it.
I'm sorry?
If you make food your God, you have to like go away from it, right?
Have you noticed that you sit down to the table to eat, and even if you said a food prayer before you eat, Lord bless the food, thank you, Mama made the food, thank you, Mama for making the food, and Mama. And as soon as you open your eyes, that first bite, you go unconscious, and
an
you
animal.
don't think about Jesus anymore until the food is gone, and you're like, oh, I forgot to be present.
No, I used to, Jesse, but now that I became homeless, I've actually been ultra grateful for every bite of food that I get.
Right on. Are you homeless now?
Yeah,
Why?
because that's just the way of the world.
You want to be homeless?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I get everything for free, Jesse. It's awesome. Free phone right now.
Well, then they have houses for the unhoused. Why don't you get a free house?
I'm in a shelter right now.
Oh, see?
Yeah, everything for free, Jesse. Free food, free
Right.
water, free everything, bro.
And you like it
But,
that way?
I love it that way.
Right on.
It's like being a kid again. But Jesse, I thought that fasting not only makes you like from food, it makes you make food not your God, but it also does something with your relationship with God. Is that true, or is that just like
What
Bible
it does
thumping?
is it causes you to, if you become aware, once you fast, you realize, wow, I have the wrong relationship with food. All I think about now is food. And then once you get the food, you go right back into unconsciousness. But and then I'm about to run. But once you once you change your relationship with food by being conscious, your relationship with God is going to change too, because you're always present with the truth, with God.
Right. So can I ask one final question?
Yeah.
Would you say then it's okay to fast, or you should do a fast of anything that you've made your God? Like you should fast from like a phone if you use your phone all the time, right? You should
Absolutely.
go 40 days. Oh, okay. Cool.
Absolutely, man. Anything that keeps you unconscious, from being conscious, you need to fast from it.
All righty. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Thank you, JD. Amazing. Super chat. Super.
Super chats.
Anthony L. gave 3 fir trees motif sticker thing. Or pine trees or whatever, evergreens.
Right
Nice.
on. Thank you. Amazing.
Very Christmassy.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Misty with a diamond. Courage is when a MTF, male to,
What is courage?
when a male to female impersonates a woman's voice. It's ma'am.
Thank you. I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday. Thank you.
Charles, hey Jesse, this is for Tony in California. So Africans could only build mud huts for homes, but were able to build a seaworthy ships and sailed to America before Columbus? It's not just Tony, but black people in general are making up their own history. It's pathetic.
That's a good point. What? They made huts, but they couldn't make a real house, but they can build a ship. What the? Thank you. Amazing.
I don't know. The Mali Empire looked somewhat mildly impressive.
Who?
Mali.
Who is Mali?
M-A-L-I. Those are the people who allegedly came. But I looked into it, and Grok, the AI, not to be trusted, of course, maybe false, said that these are debatable points that Stop the Cap brought. Chris,
Amazing. Thank you.
Chris C. with a biblical question answer.
What is courage?
Being able to drop my anger and not obey thoughts.
Amazing. I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday. Thank you. Amazing.
Thank you, Chris C.
Yeah.
Jimmy Jones. And with the corridor job says, hey, I had a quick question. And he continues, he gave a few super chats, so I'm putting them together.
Okay.
What should I do if I have a feel like doing something, but I also feel like it will be more work than I can do? So he has a feeling, an unction to do something. But he also feels like, it's more than I can do.
Get rid of the thought so the feeling can disappear and you will see what to do. Really, it's a thought, and you will see what to do. It's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy Jones.
Yeah, let the thoughts go.
Mason Mon.
Because you can't have the feeling unless you have the thoughts first. No thoughts, no feelings. Amazing. Thank you.
Mason Mon. Good morning, Jesse. Do you still train with that one of those trainers that you used to talk with?
I don't know who it is.
Jason.
No, I just talked to Jason the other day, but not right now. Thank you.
On.
Yeah,
Shout
not right
out.
now.
Patient Riot. Wishing you well, Merry Christmas, Santa Claus, and decorated Christmas tree emojis.
Amazing. I wish you well as well. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sergio the man, I'll call him, with a no message.
Thank you, Sergio. Amazing.
Maria, our Maria, that is.
Oh, our Maria. Merry Christmas, our Maria. My Maria.
Nice. I was thinking a different song, but yes.
What song you were thinking?
My Maria, my Maria. It's something like that.
Amazing.
Brooks and Dunn covered it. Please ask Jesse why he always talks about black excellence, and now he's saying there's no such a thing as excellence.
I say black excellence because that's what the blacks be calling it. They be robbing, stealing, and killing, and blaming white folks, and dancing, and hooping and hollering, and they call it black excellence. Amazing. So that's why I say it. It's a joke. Yeah, that's why.
Very nice.
No such thing as excellence.
Stop the Cap says,
Do you believe there's no such thing as excellent?
No.
You don't believe that?
Right.
You believe excellence exists?
Right.
And what is excellent?
Trump, Elon Musk, Jesse Lee Peterson.
They do a good job, but they're not excellent.
Well, fine. It says you.
That's right. Amazing.
Stop the Cap. This is not pithy enough for me to read, so I'll read Mayan King. Jesse Lee
Keep it pithy.
Jesse Lee Peterson is not successful. Just kidding. Jiminy Cricket Crockett. LOL. Laughing face with tears.
Amazing. Thank you.
And Stop the Cap. I will read yours, but later when I can comprehend how to shorten it, because we're running out of time. So we'll have to read the rest of these super chats later, guys.
Keep it pithy. I appreciate it. Let me take a quick break. Back in a moment. I recommend you get a copy of my book, From Rage to Responsibility. I write about how the spirit of anger was taken away from me 29 years ago. I forgave my mother who tried to turn me away from my father, and I returned to my father, and through him, my father on earth, and through him, I was able to return to God. No man or woman can return to God unless you go through the Son. And men are sons of God. There may be weak, pathetic examples of it, but it's the spiritual order of life. God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. So get From Rage to Responsibility. I write about that. Go to my website, rebuildingtheman.com for an autographed copy, or call 800-411-BOND. And donate to my nonprofit, Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. We are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. Okay, welcome back. 888-775-3773. Like the videos. The Hake Report is coming up at 9 a.m. this morning. The Hake, H-A-K-E, report.com. And after the Hake Report from 9 to 11 a.m., the American Anchor Baby. From 11 to 1 p.m. Pacific time. He is not on mushrooms. Nor charm. He has natural energy given to him from the Father. From 11, and he's riding high. You don't have to worry about him cutting and pile the thing off the motor off on the plane. What the? His energy is real. What the? From 11 to 1 p.m. And don't forget to support us. Help us to help others as you're being helped. And even with our enemy, donate. It takes money for y'all to be enemies. What the? Nothing come free. Go to rebuildingtheman.com, rebuildingtheman.com, or call 800-411-BOND, rebuildingtheman.com/donate, or 800-411-2663. 800-411-BOND. Or you can scan the QR code to support BOND. We've been around for 35 years now. Isn't that amazing? Yes, Jesse, that is amazing. Or you can mail it, make a check of money order out to BOND and mail it to BOND at P.O. Box 350, P.O. Box 35090, LA, California, 90035. And we have a newsletter, end of the year newsletter coming. It's amazing. Join our newsletter by signing up on rebuildingtheman.com/subscribe. Don't miss out. Hurry, hurry, hurry. No cost for the newsletter. No charge. Let me go to Gustavo out of California. Gustavo, you are on the air.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Morning, guys.
How
I
you?
wanted to answer. Doing all right. Everything, all is well.
Nice. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to answer.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. Go
Right
ahead.
on.
You want to answer the biblical question, what is courage? What is courage?
Courage comes to the weakest man, weakest person in that moment, and they see that they have to do the right thing, but they don't have the courage to do it. I think that's what.
Courage come from the weakest moment, and they see they'll have to do it, but they. What was the last thing you said? Repeat
so
what you said. Yeah, repeat what you said.
Okay. Courage comes to the weakest individual. Comes to you in your weakest moments when you need it because you see it that you have to do the right thing.
Okay. Amazing. Interesting. I will put my little 2 cents in on Sunday.
All right. For sure.
Let me ask before I run here, what would happen if you never thought about failure or success? What would happen?
I was listening to you guys talk about that earlier. I was thinking about that. I guess I'd just be living my life, just going about it day by day. I mean, but I kind of try to live by success and try not to, think about failure.
But if you think about success, you can't help but think about failure.
Right.
So why don't you stop thinking about success and failure and just live? What would happen if you did that?
I guess I would just be living in the present. I mean, that's pretty much what it would be. I mean, there would be nothing else more to it. I mean,
why do you think about failure or success?
Well, they teach that in school, and then your parents teach you that, and then you start to believe that yourself, and then the thoughts play a big part, mostly. But yeah, it's just, everyone just does it. I mean, it's pretty normal, I guess.
Do you see that it's a setup? Because because once you get a little what you call success, you're afraid of failure, so you try to keep it. And then once you fail, you want to get back to success, so your life is just up and down. But if you never thought of either one, you'll be free.
Right. Right. Okay.
What is success?
What is success?
Yes.
Just not screwing up, I guess. That's what success is. not looking down while you're doing it, I guess. That's what I think successful is.
What is success?
Success. That's what success is.
What?
Just not screwing up. Just not looking like just not coming in second when you're trying to win a race.
Coming in second?
Yeah, you got to come in first. You can't come in second.
And that's what success is?
Yeah, you want to come in first.
What a mess. And why do you want to be first?
I don't know. I guess wanting to be first. I don't really have an answer for that one, to be honest. Wanting to be first. I just want to look like there's nothing wrong with me, I guess. That's why I want to come first, is because I would like to, I guess if I were to have a family, I would like to be an example. I guess that's what I would want to be, an example.
So if you were not first, you would think something's wrong with you?
Well, yeah, I think I would. I would say, why didn't I try any harder? Or maybe I should have gotten more rest. Maybe I should have studied more, or, worked harder at it.
But what would happen if you didn't try to be first? Would you have to do all that? Or think that way?
No, you would not. You would not need to do all that extra stuff.
So why don't you stop trying to be first?
I'll try that. I'll give it a try.
Why don't you just stop trying to be first?
Just stop. Just drop it like that, right?
I have a friend of mine who was a bodybuilder, and he came in second in the last time he did the bodybuilding contest, and he gave up after that. I was like, why you give it up? He said, because I don't want to come in second. Nobody remembers second.
Yeah, that's true. That's what it is.
So he stopped altogether because no one remembered the person that came in second. I was like, what the? Oh, God. So do you see that you've been taught wrong in life?
Yeah. Listening to your show, making me think about the questions you ask is definitely making me question a lot of things, to be honest. And I appreciate that.
Good, man.
Yeah, really
amazing. We've been taught wrong. Every human being been taught wrong. And that's why we have wars and worry and doubt and all that stuff. Because we can never be good enough.
Right.
Thank you, Gustavo. I appreciate it, man. And I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday about the Bible, the biblical question.
Right on.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
Right on. You stay with it, stay with it, all right?
All right.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. Amazing. Super chat. Super
chats. Stop the Cap asks or says,
ask.
You can't keep using will yourself to have perfect peace as an excuse to say we have no free will. Perfect peace is from the spiritual realm, and Jesus said, in him we can have peace, nothing or nobody else. Free will is completely physical, says Stop the Cap.
What?
I choose and decide to live my life with God or separate from him. He physically chooses, I guess.
No, you never made a choice in your life.
He will never force us to do anything. That is the true definition of free will. What you are doing is called word fallacies. He says, stop the cap.
Thank you, Stop the Cap. I appreciate it. But let's see you will yourself to have perfect peace. Or will yourself to stop thinking. Amazing. Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
Commander Kim, my house is on fire. Fire emoji. Pass the biscuits.
Amazing.
Eric.
Thank you.
Eric says, success isn't a destination with 5 coffees. Success is seeing everything is perfect.
What?
Success is seeing everything is perfect.
What does that mean?
I refrain from putting words in Eric's mouth.
Eric is not clear, so I can't respond, but I appreciate it. I don't quite know what you mean. You can either call me, 888-77-JESSE, or make it clear on the Super Chat. That's not clear. You may be right in what you're saying, but it's just not clear. Thank you.
Jim in Alaska.
Hey, Jim.
No message.
Thank you, Jim. Merry Christmas.
Stop the Cap says, by the way, Hake has made Grok his god. Someone please keep an eye on him. I bet he has a shrine to Grok at home.
Amazing. Who is Grok?
Grok is an AI.
Oh.
And I ask Grok everything.
Oh, you do?
And then I argue with Grok, my god, when Grok is a liberal. Because Grok is oftentimes a liberal.
Amazing. You made a liberal your god? What a beta.
Yep.
Amazing. Thank you.
Every man does. Kayla says,
I'm surprised at how fast this idea of AI is taking off.
Oh, yeah.
It's like moving really fast.
It's been a long time coming. We've been waiting.
It's been a long time since I see. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I tell you all about it when I see you again. Let the light shine away. Amazing. Thank you.
Stephen S. has a pair saying, cool.
Thank you, Stephen A.
No, Stephen S.
Thank you, Stephen S. Amazing.
Kayla on Cash App, American flag emoji.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
Nick said if you're not first, you're last. What's up?
That's right.
And the last shall be first. Amazing.
They say second place is the first loser.
Amazing.
Very nice. And thank you guys. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is all for now.
Thank you all. Amazing. Let me go to, is it Connor? Connor out of Michigan. Connor, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse, how are you?
All is well, Connor.
Hey, I wanted to ask you what you thought about... I wanted to ask you what you thought about the black coach that got fired from the University of Michigan. Did you hear about that?
I heard it briefly this morning on the local news.
What's wrong with the blacks?
It's the spirit, man. I try to tell the black, and some black men and women are waking up to it. It's the anger. They've been driven by something that made a home in them.
He was the first black coach we had. Before that, we had all white men.
Well, a mess. Well, I wish the coach well. I don't know exactly what happened. And they in the news, they said he was fired because he had a relationship with somebody on campus there or something. But I wish him well, man.
Yeah, same. I do wish him well as well.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say real quick that Jesse's helping everyone, and everyone should donate. And if you can't donate, you should at least pay him to do a cameo because he's helping everyone to help others. So.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Amazing.
No worries. Merry Christmas, Jesse.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Bye. Bye now. Let me go to Lori out of Texas. Lori, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse. How are you doing?
All is well.
Beautiful.
I just wanted to call in because talking about success and failure and striving for excellence. My youngest son, he's 18, and he came to me and he was freaking out because he's like, I don't know what I want to do. I want to be somebody. I want to strive for something. And all that is the devil in our head telling us who we are and what we want. And I told him, you're in a beautiful position. You don't know what you want, and you can't know what you want. Stop trying to figure it out. Just live, right? Just go to work, pay your bills. Opportunities will come. Like, live, like, try to be right, you know. You know what I mean?
The schools and the parents have taught him that he got to be something, he got to succeed, he got to strive. And all they've done is set him up to suffer in life because those things does not exist. I'm glad you told. What did you say when you told him that?
Well, it was so funny, Jesse. He said, well, what would Jesse say? And I said, well, first of all, he would tell you not to listen to a woman. Right? And I said, for the love of God, call him because it's beautiful to be in the present with him, and he'll tell you what you need to hear. But evil has a way of making you intimidating and not want to call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's not ready yet.
Right on. But that's
but,
good
you know,
advice. He finished school, go get a job, and one thing will lead to another. And don't try to be like anyone else. Just be himself, and he will have an amazing life.
That's 100%. And, you know, my favorite assignment that you've given us is to stop thinking about ourselves. That's all that striving for excellence is. You're just thinking about yourself, but you're not. It's the devil thinking for you.
Yeah.
And the only time I feel like myself is, you know, when I'm present, when I'm praying, when I'm present, because I'm not thinking about myself, because I'm not going to be thinking about myself. You know what I mean?
That's right. Amazing. Well, you stay with it, stay with it, Lori, and you haven't seen anything yet. It gets clearer and clearer and clearer.
Nice. Thank you so much. Love you.
Thank you. Love you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now. Amazing. Mike out of California. Mike, you are on the air. Mike, come off mute. No, Mike. Amazing. Let me go to Brady out of Arizona. Brady, you are on the air.
Oh, right on, Jesse. How are you doing, sir?
All is well, Brady.
Hey, I wanted to ask your opinion. What do you think is going on with all the Somali pirates, especially like Ilhan Omar in Minneapolis? And they're up to $9 billion that they smuggled back to Somalia. And that money went to Al-Shabaab, which is the ISIS terror group. And I don't think a lot of this is making the mainstream news. And I want to see a lot of these Democrats that were behind all this, even behind the Ukraine war and the coup that's been going on since the Maidan massacre in 2014. I want these people prosecuted. These are terrorists against this country, and it's time Trump starts indicting every one of these people for what they've done. It might have been 10 years ago, but I want to see them all in chains and sent back to where they came from.
What did the president say about it?
He's working on it right now. They got about 50 people now that are going to get charges pressed on them. And also Tim Walz, who's the governor of Minnesota, he's completely involved.
I don't know why they let people from Somalia in our country knowing that they're coming from a S-hole location and that they're going to just create the same environment in America. But now that all these different people here from different parts of the world, it's never going to be cleaned up. It's going to only get worse. And especially if the voters vote the Democrats back into so-called power, everything that the president, the Great White Hope, has done to make America great again It will be destroyed.
Well, you got to remember where this all came out of. This country does not talk about what happened in the 90s. And what happened was all the black people were put into power. They had no credentials. They had no job skills, and they were put into power, and that was called affirmative action. It was reverse racism against the white man, and that's what we're living. The problems, all them people are still there where we put them. I came from Minnesota, and when I graduated from college, I had a business degree. I couldn't get a job for 10 years, so I moved out of Minnesota. I came out to the West Coast. I've been out here ever since, but they even said good luck getting a job because we have to fill all these positions with non-whites for the next 5 to 7 years, and you're being replaced.
Well, one thing you can bank on, because of time here, one thing you can bank on, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. Our country is a third world country now, and it's just a matter of time when it be completed, but it's not going to get better. Thank you, Brady. I got to take a break. I absolutely appreciate it. Super chat. Super.
Super chats. Mike Young says, hey, Jesse, so-and-so on the Fallen State?
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thank you for
the request. Send a suggestion to producer at thefallenstate.tv. Producer at thefallenstate.tv.
That's right. Eric says success is seeing everything is perfect with 10, he says. I don't see everything is perfect. The ego creates a story that something is missing.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you for back in a moment. 1 more hour to go. Hate news. You've been helped by the show.
I'm going to tell you this. I believe you might go down in history as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, black man that ever lived on planet Earth, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know anybody before you that's been that great. You know, freeing the slaves is one thing, but you've been freeing people of their mind, which matters, it should be anyhow, to you more than anything else, because with the mind not being right, there ain't nothing else going to happen right anyway.
If you can doubt every thought because you're not your thoughts, if you can doubt every thought, knowing that you're not your thoughts, you don't create them, they're not from God, that they're from the deceiver, the great deceiver, Satan. If you can doubt every thought, you can be free, just like that. At an instant. Bring every thought into captivity. It's so amazing.
It's some serious mess going on in this whole here world. This is the end of hour 2 already of the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. It is not Country and Western Tuesday. It is Bible Thumper Thursday, the 11th of December, AD 2025. There is one line open. You can call in right now, even during Hake News, Not Fake News, whether you're young or old, to get on hold, to get on air with JLP in the coming hour. Bible Thumpers welcome, but it's not exclusively Bible Thumpers who are able to call in. It's just the Bible Thumpers do get priority and a little bit of extra time. All right? A little bit of extra time and patience. All right? They get a little bit of extra slack today because they need a little slack, right? Cut them a little slack. The third hour is coming right up. It is Hake News, Not Fake News. After the Jesse Lee Peterson Show, thehakereport.com. And then American Anchor Baby. He is scheduled, so do join him on American Anchor Baby, YouTube or Rumble or both, or punchy.tv/Anchor Baby. By the way, it's a nice, fun place to place a little bit of chatting. All right, join the circle in punchy.tv. JLP is streaming right now on punchy.tv/JLP. Sweet. Nice. And yesterday we had an excellent Punchy TV episode on the show called Punchy TV. Check that out. It's available on audio podcast as well as YouTube, Punchy TV, YouTube, and elsewhere. Commie Nonsense Network, CNN reports the Federal Reserve yesterday, Wednesday, they cut interest rates by 1/4 point as expected, lowering borrowing costs for the third time this year. Wall Street rallied after the Fed Chair Jerome Powell ruled out the need for any immediate rate hikes. He said this may be the last reduction for a while. The cut could mean lower rates for mortgages, car loans, credit cards. President Trump, though, said the central bank didn't go far enough, dismissing the rate cut as rather small and saying it could have been doubled. Pardon me. Trump's gold card. You heard about the Trump gold card? President Trump Wednesday officially launched his gold card visa, a new immigration pathway that will allow foreigners to pay $1 million. Pardon me. Excuse me. To expedite their visa application. Pay $1 million and we'll get expedited. Or have companies pay $2 million to sponsor a foreign worker whom they want to bring into the United States. The visa website, trumpcard.gov, includes a link to the application and promises U.S. residency in record time. And it previews the Trump Platinum card coming soon. Invites foreign nationals to add their names to a waiting list for $5 million. Just $5 million. The administration says eligible applicants will be able to spend up to 280 days in the United States without being subject to U.S. taxes on non-U.S. income. Awesome. Looking out for America. And did you hear about a cruise ship death? Is that the guy who was served like 33 drinks, alcoholic drinks? Yeah. A Royal Caribbean cruise ship passenger died. 35-year-old man, looked Hispanic or something, a little overweight. He was there with his wife, and she's like suing the company, I think. He died after being served at least 33 alcoholic drinks. That sounds like too many. So says a lawsuit. And the bartenders are supposed to cut you off after you've had too much or something. But you're also supposed to look out for yourself. On board of the Navigator of the Seas in 2024, probably more than a year ago maybe, seeking unspecified damages in a jury trial. It's a lawsuit alleging that he got more than 24 drinks from crew members, almost 36. The man became disoriented and agitated trying to find his room. They subjected him to prolonged prone restraint, that is, crew members did, compressing his back and torso, restricting his breathing. When you're on your stomach, you can't breathe, especially if you're fat. I can definitely sympathize. The lawsuit claims he led to respiratory failure and cardiac arrest. Royal Caribbean did not immediately respond to requests for comment, and as they shouldn't, probably. We wish the family well. Kind of shame on that guy, and I don't know if they did wrong to the company. I'm James Hake, now with JLP, Hour 3.
To stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning again. You can get involved by calling 888-7753. 773-888-77-JESSE. Jesse, Jesse. And my biblical question, what is courage? What is courage? What is it? You hear a lot about courage. What is it really? Amazing question. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on jesseleepeterson.com/show. jesseleepeterson.com/show. And if you're out and about, you can podcast anywhere in the world, but you can listen to the show right on as it's happening on your phone. And then you can rewatch it at home or your office or whatever. But you can listen on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkStream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. We take all calls on Thursdays. Even though Thursday shows we prove that we love the Bible Thumpers, because Thursday is set aside to give Bible Thumpers a little bit more time, because it's difficult to communicate when you know the Bible. All you're able to do is quote scriptures. So we're like, okay, we love the Bible Thumper. We're going to give the Bible Thumper their own day. And today is Bible Thumper Thursday.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Turn around and look at these people.
From the Lord. I got what I wanted from the Lord. I'll go back to Washington. Oh, yes, I will. I'm a Southern Baptist. They don't believe in tongues. But God said it. I want it.
If anybody asks what's the matter with me, tell them I'm saved, sanctified, and running for my life. I'm going back home. I got what I want. I'm going back home, and I'm going to tell those bastards about the Lord. I got it from the Lord. A spiritual battle. Before I go back to the phones, do you see anything wrong with this? What I'm about to show you. Get ready. It's amazing. This is from CBN News. More than 1,000 pastors and Christian influencers are visiting Israel. More than 1,000 pastors and Christians and Christian influencers are visiting Israel, hoping to strengthen support for the Jewish state. In cooperation with the Israeli foreign minister. Watch this from CBN News.
The group began with prayer and worship on the ancient southern steps that led to the Temple Mount in Jesus' day. Then they visited the Western Wall.
Some 16 million people pray at the Western Wall each year. But this is the first time a group of this size has come to offer such a unique blessing and prayer.
Each person had a paper with the name of someone massacred on October 7th. They put them in the cracks of the Western Wall and prayed for the victims' families. The pastors met with Western Wall Rabbi Shmuel Rabinovich, who prayed Psalm 121, which proclaims God's protection over Israel. Rabinovich later commended the group for their support.
In Shamayim, it pray of you
They're a group that came to confirm the friendship between America and Israel, to confirm that this world is a world that the Holy One created for good, to reject evil.
Rabinovich told CBN News that Israel and the Jewish people cherish and appreciate the support from the U.S. government and the nation's Christians.
We want to say thank you to them for supporting us in so many ways. It's a period when so many people want to hurt us and kill us on the 7 fronts we're fighting, and America stands by our side. These 1,000 leaders will bring our message of thank you to the American people.
People on the tour said they'll return with testimonies of Israel's importance to America and the world.
Israel is a friend of America and our youth. So I'm on fire to spread the good news about Israel.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Amazing. Spread the good news about Israel. That reminded me when I was in Israel. It was amazing walking through the Bible and just seeing those locations. And as I've said over and over again, I love Israel because if it wasn't for Judaism, there would be no Christianity. You better be grateful. I bet you that's an amazing, that's what they used to do with Israel in the good old days. The Christians from America, where American people supported Israel at one time. I don't know what went wrong with this idea we shouldn't support Israel. What are you thinking, Anchor Baby, about that?
Are you asking? I'm grabbing the mic for the next story.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Unless you wanted to ask me, but
no,
I wasn't thinking anything particular.
Should we support Israel?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Right on. And this is from Al Jazeera. Israel police threatened Christians trying to celebrate Easter as they corralled worshipers at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in occupied East. When I first read this thing about in occupied East Jerusalem, and I'm like, well, the Jews live in Jerusalem. How is it occupied? I went to Jerusalem when I was there. And the Jews live in Israel. I didn't know what they meant about occupied East Jerusalem. Watch this from Al Jazeera.
This is the moment an Israeli officer aimed his gun at a Christian worshiper. After denying him entry to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in occupied East Jerusalem. Video shows Israeli police harassing, blocking, and shoving churchgoers, as well as a priest gathering for Easter services. This boy burst into tears as his family was instructed to leave. Israel says the measures are for security reasons.
The main goal of the Israel police today is to ensure safety and security. The church leaders, together with security and together with safety engineers, decided these numbers based off of the density inside, based off of emergency exits and different things of the sort that are related to their profession.
Amazing. Why they interesting? But Anchor Baby, why they call it occupied Jerusalem when it's the Jews that live there. The Ola people don't. I mean, Allah people don't live there.
Well, this is Al Jazeera we're reading.
Oh,
which I think those are like Muslims or something. No, so they probably feel bad about the Palestinians. And I don't know the real politics behind all the words they use because I know it's like I'm gathering when they call it occupied, they mean something, right?
They mean I think
I don't really know what they mean, but
I
know they mean something.
It. Or something.
And I think it just means they're like on the side of the Palestinians or something like that.
Or maybe it just means the Jews reside there. Because otherwise, I don't know who's occupying it. Oh, a mess. But right on for the 1,000 Christians, pastors, and Christian influencers who have gone there to show that at least the Christians and the Jews love one another. And they have done that many times, many trips over there to show support. Israel is our ally. They're our friends in that area, at least. 888-7753-773. And one other thing, there's this some sort of incident with this female Erika Kirk. And I don't know what's going on with her. But Kirk, not our Kirk that worked for us. Kirk as in Charlie wife. So Hake is telling me Occupy is like what Ukraine is saying that Russia is doing. Something like that. So apparently, thank you, Hake. Apparently, Erika Kirk, the lights are on, but ain't nobody home with this female. Yahoo News is reporting. I don't know what's going on with her because I didn't watch this episode of this. I didn't watch this show that she was on, and the last time I saw her was when she was like, "I forgive him." I'm like, what the? But anyway, my bad. Yahoo News is reporting. Erika Kirk, the widow of Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk, fired back at conspiracy theories. Apparently, there's some people who level a series of unfounded accusation about the assassination of Kirk. She said that what she's feeling now is righteous anger, according to this story. Watch this from Outnumbered on Fox News.
Come after me, call me names, I don't care. Call me what you want, go down that rabbit hole, whatever. But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk Show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this, no.
You know, I have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, I'm very.
This is the real person.
This is righteous anger because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. Yes, I believe in our judicial system. I do. We have a hell of a team working on this. Excuse my French. But this is not okay.
Now, that's the real person. That's not the one that said, I forgive you. That's the real Erika. She's not acting. All the other mess was acting. This is the real deal. Anger. And it ain't nothing righteous about that at all. Those eyes are too wide open to be righteous. What the? I don't know what happened. I don't know who she's talking about or what they're saying. But I know that this is the real person. This person was hiding during the funeral and all that until she got on that board thing. Now you're looking at the real person. And had she forgiven, as she said she did, there would be no anger even now, no matter what's going on, whatever is happening. There would be no anger. And that is not righteous anger that she displayed right there. I don't know what happened or who making money from it, but I know there's nothing righteous about the way she just reacted. That's a lie. It's a lie. CBS has reported, CBS News, Erika Kirk has a message for people who sought to justify the assassination of her late husband. Watch this.
One of the most alarming things about Charlie's murder was the way that some people in this country reacted to it, that he somehow had it coming. What do you say to people who justified his death?
You're sick. He's a human being.
Not anymore.
You think he deserved that? Tell that to my 3-year-old daughter.
Here come the acting. Now she's acting again.
Excuse me.
This is a showcase personality.
You want to watch and high res the video of my husband being murdered and laugh and say he deserves it? There's something very sick in your soul, and I pray that God saves you. I pray, because that is what is so wrong. The internet in this world has dehumanized us.
The internet didn't do that, lady. What a mess. I wish her well, though. I don't know what's going on. But I wish her well. On one couch, she's like angry. And on the next couch, she's crying. And we all know that when she's crying, she's lying. When she's crying, she's lying. What a mess. And the people who, if it's true, the people who, and I have seen it, it is true that there are some people who celebrated the death of Charlie. Those people are evil, and they can't help it. Forgive them, they know not what they do. Really. Something else is driving them. Forgive them, Erika. Don't cry. Forgive. I thought you would forgive. Forgive them. They know what they do. Christ would be crying over that. He'd be like, what the? And he wouldn't make room for the devil by giving the devil any attention. Do you know that you're not supposed to give any attention to evil? But watch it, but give it no attention. Lay your weapon down. Turn the ship around. And all thoughts are all lies all the time about anything. And human nature is evil. Human nature, because it's the nature of Satan, evil, the spirit of evil, is worse than what you can even imagine. Why do you think human beings treat each other the way they do it? There's no love in that nature, no love in the heart. It's all human beings are evil. There's no such thing as a good human being. And I hear people say, well, find the good in others. You ain't going to find no good in human beings. Human beings are wicked. And as soon as you overcome wickedness in your own heart, you will not be giving one thought about human beings. Really. And Christ said, it's Bible Thumper. And Christ said, do not trust an angry person. And y'all promote anger as good. That woman thought Erika thought she was righteous anger. That's not righteous anger. Anger is evil. And if you doubt me, look what you think and do to others in your state of anger. And it's for the thrill of it. That's why you do it. You get a thrill from it because you're evil. Isn't that amazing? Human beings are evil. And you can tell an evil person the moment you see a sign of anger. Just quietly know to yourself, because you got to deal with human beings, right? But quietly know you're dealing with an evil person, and there's no limit to what they would do. They're smiling in your face, while all the time they want to take your place. The backstabbers. Human beings are evil, folks. No such thing. I ask people, are you good? Yeah. How are you good? I'm nice. I do things for people. I help others. I do this and I do that. I'm like, but how are you good, though? You told me to act of an evil person. How are you good? Nobody can tell me how they're good. (888-7753-773). You can say, you know what, Jesse? I don't believe you. Human beings are good. And then take a look at yourself and see where you find any good in you, the individual. And then look at the world around you and see how human beings treat each other. Really, all you gotta do is look around, open your eyes. In the good old days, they say, pray for one another. Human beings don't do that. There ain't no thrill in fake praying for another, it's a thrill. Lord, bless my mama, get them saved. I want to save my parents. I want to save, that's fake prayer. That's a thrill. That's not even real. Like Erika was saying, they laughing at my husband being dead. I will get you saved. And pretend she's crying, knowing she's lying. You can't pray to get somebody saved. What the? They may not want to be saved. And the Spirit of truth ain't going to bring no one out of their hell that don't want to come out. Just wish them well, Erika, and go your way if you're being real. 888-7753-773. 888-77 Jesse. Let me go to first-time caller out of Michigan. Let me go to Noah out of Michigan. Noah, you are on the air.
How you doing, Mr. Peterson?
All is well.
All right, God bless you, sir. I'm a first-time caller. I just want to say that I've been listening to you for a while now.
Yes.
Probably since I was a teenager, and I gotta say, I really love what you stand for, and I love your fight against evil.
Thank you.
And
how old are you now?
How old am I, sir? I am 25 years old, sir.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I appreciate your fight against evil, and I'm also a longtime Trump supporter. Been to like 5 rallies already, front row or 2.
The Great White Hope.
Oh man, I love it. But anyway, Jesse, I have 2 questions for you, and both of them are pretty common.
Okay.
can you give me your top 5 favorite presidents, and then can you give me your top 5 worst presidents in your opinion?
Okay, good question.
I'd love to hear this from you.
My top 5 favorite president: Donald Trump.
I agree 100%.
Donald Trump.
Great president.
Donald Trump. And Donald Trump. The Great
Okay,
White
Donald
Hope.
Trump.
That's my top 5 favorite. And then the top worst ones, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and the fallen Messiah, Barack Obama.
Oh. yeah, Barack Obama. He's one evil guy. Yeah, that's for sure.
Let me see what the Great White Hope has to say today.
Tomorrow they will say Donald Trump rants and raves at the press. I'm not ranting and raving. I'm just telling you, you dishonest people.
There you go. Amazing.
All right, Mr. Peterson. I got to get going.
Thank you, man. Merry Christmas.
And yes, you have a great morning, sir.
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye now. 888-7753-773. Let me go to Charles out of North Carolina. Charles, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse. It's been about 7 months since my last Jets session.
Speak up a little bit.
Yeah, it's been about 7 months since my last Jets session.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can now, yes.
So, yeah. So, I guess because I'm white and slow, it takes me a while to hear some of your biblical questions, but for them to really see them, you say things, and I'll hold on to them, and sometimes it just takes me longer to really see it and really get it. And I was thinking about when you said, have you ever had a meaningful conversation? And there are times when it hits me and I say, everything I ever say is for thrills or a reaction.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point of talking to anybody?
Amazing.
I don't yeah, even with my wife, sometimes I'm quiet because there's nothing to say.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, of course, because I'm listening to my mind, I know it's all a lie.
Hold that thought for me, Charles. Let me take a quick break. Hold on. The Treasure Chest is now open on D Live and Piers. Scratch off on Piers.net. I'll be back in a moment. We have a counseling service, and I have to admit, thanks to God, it is the best counseling service on this side of heaven. I counsel with men and women, families, individuals around the world. Most people are unhappy, they're miserable, they have rough lives, they're depressed, suicidal, young and old, of all races. I understand, I know why, and I do understand it. Because exactly what's happening in me is happening with everybody outside of me, inside of them. And I've noticed that with those who really, really, really want to understand, they overcome it just like that, out of one counseling session. If you need counseling, you can go to rebuildingaman.com or call 800-411-2663. 800-411-BOND. Best counseling service on this side of heaven. We have a special on the personal shout-outs. Personal shout-out. Merry Christmas, congratulations, encouragement, birthday shout-out, whatever the shout out is. There's a sale going on right now. Better hurry, 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 because it only lasts until Sunday. It ends on Sunday. Go to Cameo for personal shout out. CAMEO.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. CAMEO.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. And don't forget to like these videos and support us on social media. Jesse Lee Peterson on Instagram, JLP Talk on X, rumble.com/Jesse Lee Peterson, cozy.tv/JLP, where Christ is King. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Y'all know what to do. And the hate report is coming up at the top of this hour. The hate report until 9 to 11 after my show. And then the American Anchor Baby right after that. And check out Puncher TV. We have a brand new episode of Puncher TV. All right? Punchy.tv. Check it out. Amazing. Thank you all for your support as well. Tax deductible, end of the year's donation. Thank you for helping us to help others. I do appreciate it. Let me go back to Charles out of North Carolina. Charles, you're saying you realize that your conversations now are just for the thrill?
Yeah, they're worthless. They are. They're for thrills. I just don't understand the point of them. I mean, do I just stay away from people? Because pretty much that's what I've been doing since I've been doing this. I have to be by myself to stay present. When I'm with people, I lose that presence. I'm working on it. It's very difficult.
And why is it difficult to stay present when you're around and dealing with people?
Because my whole life, I never thought like this. It's just, I'm starting to get grounded when I'm by myself. I mean, even Jesus had to get away from people. And I find that I get more grounded and more in the present when I'm away from people. And once I get back to people, it's like it becomes automatic. I'm working on it. But it is tough.
Well, if you stay with it and stay with it, because you got to deal with people. If you stay with it, you will find yourself being present. Your mind will be with your body, and you would even see yourself talking to people, and you'll be aware of that. It will change. Just stay with it. Are you doing the silent prayer every morning and night?
Oh, yeah, every morning, every night.
Oh, okay. Well, just stay with it. It will change on its own.
Can I ask you one more question, Jesse?
Yes.
You also said if you're not miserable, it isn't working. Now, I'm not always miserable, and that's kind of, the devil keeps telling me you're not miserable, so it's not working. But when I am miserable, I am so grateful for it. Why am I not always miserable?
Well, if you know that the devil is telling you that, don't pay attention. And don't expect to be miserable all the time or not all the time. Have a wait and see.
Have a wait and see.
Yeah.
The best thing that happened to me, that God has done for me, is I had an interview for a job I wanted real bad. And I was a shoo-in. They didn't even have anybody else lined up. And I said, the day of my interview, I said, God, I only want this if you want this for me. And I had the worst interview of my life. It was like, it wasn't even me talking. You could not have done a worse job with an interview. And it was the best thing that ever happened because I had to sit in it. It made me realize that I was not my degrees. They were worthless. They're worth less than toilet paper because toilet paper is soft. And it really helped me. I mean, that was a gift from God, and I was very grateful for that. So I understand when he wants me to be miserable, there's a reason, and it works. I just thought that I had to be miserable all the time. All
thoughts are all lies all the time. The one thing about it, you cannot put any thinking into going through this. One of the purpose of going through it, overcoming, is to overcome thinking as well.
Okay.
So you shouldn't get into thinking, I'm miserable or I'm not miserable. Or why is this happening or not happening? Don't get into thinking, because once you get back into the thinking, you're one with evil.
Got it. And I have no expectations.
Right.
I just live one day at a time. I am in this to the end.
Right on.
I've been doing this for 15 months. When I first found you, I said, I'm going to give this guy 2 weeks. He made a promise. 15 months later, there's no looking back. No way.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it.
All right. Thank you, Jesse. You're the best.
All right. Thank you, Charles. Stay with it, man.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yes.
I will.
Merry Christmas. I appreciate it. Take care now.
Absolutely. Take care.
Bye. 888-7753-773. Let me go to first-time caller out of Maryland. Rashad, a first-time caller. Rashad, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Rashad, come to your phone. Are you on a Bluetooth or something?
Yeah, I'm on Bluetooth. Can you hear me?
Hold on, buddy. I can't hear you when you're on a Bluetooth, but Derek, talk to him about it. I'll come back to you. But when you call the show, folks, you cannot be on a Bluetooth or speakerphone and all that mess. It doesn't come across clear. Let me go to ZENNY out of Canada. ZENNY, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse. Merry Christmas, brother.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So my question was, did you see that interview with our boy Nick Fuentes the other day on Piers Morgan? Did you see that? I don't know if you talked about it already.
No, I haven't seen it at all. I haven't talked about it because I've not seen it.
Oh. You think you might watch it over the weekend maybe?
If I have time, I definitely will. So I'll comment on it next week if I can watch it, all right?
Yeah, hey, make him watch it.
I have to watch it myself. I started to look for it, but it was like already late. No, I haven't seen it. I saw that it happened, and then I got a call about it the next morning, and then the morning after that too.
Yeah.
But I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'll watch it then, Zenny. I'll come, but don't hold me to when I'll watch it, but I will watch it and I'll comment. Thank you for that.
All right, thank you, brother. Have a great one. Merry Christmas.
You too. Merry Christmas. Amazing.
Merry Christmas, all abound.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. 888-7753-773. Let me go to Brian out of New Orleans, Louisiana, where white people are taking back their town. Amazing. Brian, you are on the air.
Man, that is a false statement you just said. You got to be ashamed of yourself. That is a false statement.
So there's not an area in there where white people left the city and created their own area because they were tired of giving money to the blacks, and the blacks was attacking them.
I see all
Hold on a minute.
people.
Hold on.
Okay.
And the black people were attacking them and the crime out of control and everything. And so they started their own white area.
That's false. That's false.
That didn't happen?
That's false. That's false.
Who fault?
Where you get that from? Where you get that from?
It was in the media at one time.
Where you get that from? What media?
What
media?
Local media. And
What
all over.
media?
Are you
What
saying?
local media?
Hold
I
on.
never said
Are
I
you saying
watched
it didn't
it.
happen?
Where you saw it from?
Are you saying it
Where you
didn't
got
happen?
it from? Where you got it from?
In
you
the
said it
news.
did happen.
It was
Where you
in the
got-
news.
So where
They
you heard it from?
Hold on, Brian.
What
Right.
news? What news? What source?
They finally won their case to break away from the high crime area there with the blacks. The Louisiana Supreme Court ruled on Friday a predominantly white area can form a new city separated from Baton Rouge, sparking concern of segregation. That's from ABC News.
Put that on the screen right now so I
In
can see it.
2024, I ain't doing
Put
all
it on
that. I
screen.
just read it. You go
Hold on,
find it.
wait.
You
Yeah,
must
gotta
be
do all
black.
that.
You want me to
I'm
do
gonna
all
see
your
it.
work?
But I'm gonna ask you something though. I'm gonna ask you something though. Besides all
No.
that.
Hold on. I
Because you're
just
talking
read it to
nonsense.
you. Are you
Let
saying
me ask you a question.
Are you saying
Let
it
me ask
didn't
you a
happen,
question.
Brian?
Let me ask you.
Did
Not that I know of.
Supreme Court go and read ABC News when you get off the air, right?
Okay, I'll read it, but I want to ask you a question though.
Okay.
Do you consider yourself a good human being? Because you keep saying day in and day out There's no good in human beings. So I'm asking you, are you the human being that seems to be good?
No, not at all.
So you're not no
just
good
told
human
you,
being.
I tell you all the time, Brian, there's no good in human nature. Human beings are no good. Are you good?
I'm not gonna sit here and not talk good about myself. I'm a good human being. I think I am.
You think you're good?
I know I'm good.
What's good about you?
What?
What's good about you?
I have a good, perfect, open heart.
What?
I do have a lot of love for people. Huh?
What's good about
Come
you?
again? What?
You
I
said
have a good heart and I listen to people.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
There's nothing good about your
Don't
heart.
tell me that, boy. Don't tell me no, I don't. Don't tell me no, I don't. Don't tell you about me. And you don't know me like that, just so how you can tell that about me? You don't know me.
But I know you don't have a good heart.
No, you don't. Where you get that from? No, where you get that from? Now, see, everything you say on this show is nonsense.
Do you love all people?
This is nonsense. Well, I can say I'm sitting here free. I'm not in jail, and I don't still around people.
Do you love all people?
I love all people.
You love white people?
All people.
How about white people?
All people.
Do you love white people?
White people included. White people included would mean all.
Do you love white
Black,
people?
White, I don't care. Do you love black people?
Brian, do you love white people?
Jesse, do you love white people?
I thought you said you were good.
I thought you said you were good.
Bye, Brian.
Bye, asshole.
I thought you were good. You loved everybody. What the? The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Jeremiah 17:9. Now, there you go, Brian. The heart is deceitful above all things. All human being hearts are wicked. Let me go to Maryland and talk to the first-time caller. Oh, he gone? Oh, okay. Amazing. 888-7753-773. Super chat. Super.
Super chats. Over on buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, Eric bought 10 coffees saying, success is seeing everything is perfect. If I lose my legs today, perfect. If it rains, perfect. As long as I'm alive, everything is always perfect. How are you? Perfect. Nothing to think about. Nothing to judge.
Amazing. Thank you. Amazing.
Says the ego creates a story something's missing. Mew is a cute
Absolutely.
dog. Kappa, ship Jane Elliott to Israel to teach them blue eyes.
What happened?
Jane Elliott was the woman who brainwashed the children after Martin Luther King Jr. got assassinated about...
that white woman.
Yeah, Jewish gal.
Who let the white woman out? I interviewed her.
Yeah.
She is a mess.
Blue-eyed discrimination.
Yeah.
Brown eyes.
What an evil woman.
Commander Kim says America is occupied. I disavow.
By the Indian, what's those black people that robbed, stealing all the money over there? And
Somalis.
It's been reported that they stealing all the money. You're right. America is occupied by Somalians. What the? I agree.
Maryland bought a coffee. The caller talking about the bread of tears in the Bible was lying through his teeth, LOL. Jews don't take mushroom bread. That's fake news. Laughing face with tears coming out.
I didn't even know what he was talking about. What the? Where you get all that from? The Jews eat mushroom bread.
I don't even know.
What a mess.
Mike Young, hey, Jesse, your imitation of someone crying is laughing face with tears coming out. Funny.
You saw how she was ticked. That was the real Erika Kirk. And then the other one where she was crying, oh, I pray you get saved. That's fake.
I felt like it was fake through and through.
That was so fake. I didn't know what to do with it. Amazing. Thank you.
Nick LeBoy, Jesse, I agree with everything except for the Israel topic. I don't hate the Jews, but you can't be an ally. And
How do you do I don't hate, but? But
you can't be an ally and at the same time trying to strip Christmas, Easter, and prayer out of schools in America, says Nick on Rumble with a Rumble rant.
I don't know what that means.
He's thinking Israel is doing that.
Doing what?
Taking Easter, Christmas, and prayer out of schools and out of America.
Israel is not doing that. Those are some liberals who are trying to do that.
Yep.
Anti-God people. What the? Amazing. Israel is not doing that, buddy. But thank you, though. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Starved Baby, Merry Christmas, JLP and crew.
Merry Christmas. I wish you well. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And thank you, Starved Baby. Shout out to Misty, Groovy Monkey,
Cry
Potleaf,
Misty for me. Amazing.
Super Dave, Aries One, and the rest of those supporters on the D Live crew.
Thank you all. I appreciate it.
Thanks as always. And thank you guys. I do believe that may be all for now.
Amazing. Hey, what do you think about, before I go back to the calls here, what do you think about those 1,000 pastors, I believe, and Christian influencers?
Americans, right? American Christians?
Yeah, went over to Israel to support Israel. What do you think about that?
It felt trendy and feel-good mess.
What do you mean?
Like, they just went to do like a show of support
for Israel.
When after the October 7th thing, and so they went to that Western Wall and Wailing Wall and stuck their prayer things.
You ever been there?
Never been to Israel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't gone to the Wailing Wall?
I went to Dachau.
The Dachau?
Dachau is one of the concentration camps.
In Israel?
No, in Germany or somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I never got to Israel.
You got to go to Israel,
Do you have to get shots?
You know that you can't go to heaven if you don't go to Israel, right?
Hopefully I can get over there.
Yeah, hurry up.
I want a guided tour. But, yeah, those seemed like, I don't know. You should go quietly, not make a big show.
Before the, yeah, I agree. Before the, you definitely should support Israel. And before the Chinese virus, Christians were going over there all the time.
Oh.
There would be you always hear about some religious group going to Israel.
Yes.
But they were not making a big deal out like that showcase thing you saw there.
Yeah.
They were not making a big deal of it back then. In the way that they did with that act.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they're still going over there to support Israel.
Seems cool.
Yeah.
Seems fairly civilized.
And then I'm not upset at the folks that don't want to support Israel financially. You can say that, but just don't be a hater. I don't know if you hate or not, but I'm just saying don't be. But you have a right to say, well, I don't want my money to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. I want to show you this DoorDash story. Then I will get back to your call. But I wanted to show this story because it's interesting what the DoorDash people do. Not all, of course, not all.
Delivery guys?
Yeah, those delivery DoorDash folks. We showed, I don't know if he showed it, but we showed one video where he would deliver some food. And then when he got to the door, he tried to sit the food down. And some chicken fell out of the box, according to the story. And the DoorDash people picked the chicken off the ground and put it back in the box. And he licked his finger. And then he cleaned the spot off the ground with his foot. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, we got to show that at some point. I totally would show it on my show. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Did we show that on my show?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought we showed it.
Did you? I don't think you did.
Oh, I don't have it there with me. I don't have that story. We will show it.
Yeah.
But I thought we did
That
show
was a
it.
classic clip. It's funny.
It was. Ain't no telling what these. I know that some DoorDash people eat out the food. I know DoorDash people who've done that.
Yeah, they've taken measures to lock these things so that they're not accessible. But apparently that thing wasn't locked and sealed well enough.
Buddy.
When he slipped it out of the little
The food bag.
warmer thing.
Yeah. Here's a story of I lost it. Hold on 1 minute. I'm looking for my
Hour 3, beginning of hour 3. Thoughts on this DoorDash driver charged after recording and posting a video of a customer who is not clothed.
This soundbite is from WSYR. Watch this. Oh, there's no volume.
The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok.
Can you start over there?
The Oswego City judge allowing News Channel 9 to record the proceedings. The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me.
This is her last post, published October 26th, 2 weeks after her now-deleted video causing this controversy. Working as a driver for delivery service DoorDash, Henderson claimed she was dropping off a food order when through the customer's door, saw him on the couch naked. After posting her footage, she reported the incident to Oswego police as sexual harassment.
Some of the claims that she had made on social media after the fact were not in fact true.
Investigators determined the man, drunkenly unconscious on his couch, did nothing wrong. But he found out lewd images of him were published for thousands of TikTok users to see. So police criminally charged Henderson with 2 counts related to unlawful surveillance. Court documents accuse her of recording, quote, intimate parts without consent when he had a reasonable expectation of privacy.
And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much.
For as talkative as she's been on TikTok until now, she had nothing to say while leaving the courthouse.
Livy, do you want to say anything about what happened?
The judge gave Henderson her next court date. It's after the new year, in January.
Isn't that amazing?
That is terrible.
What is she going to call it sexual harassment? All up in that man's business. And she called, according to the report, she called it sexual harassment. When she's crying, she's lying.
Playing victim.
Yeah.
Attention seeking.
Amazing.
Shameful.
What a mess. I'm out of time already. Get on that straight and narrow, folks. And stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. All right? It will get clear. Practice staying present. And you don't have to do anything about your spiritual life. You can read a little bit if you want to, but practice being present. Call us. I am out of time. Tomorrow is Open Line Friday. Get it off your chest day. Hate Report is coming now. The Hate Report. After that, the American Anchor Baby. And check out Punchy TV. Brand new episode there. Podcast. PUNCHIE TV. Amazing. Bye, y'all. What the? Take
Something went wrong, but check. I had to get on the track one time. Joel Friday here. Check. Look, stand up. We got fighting to do. We gotta show him who boss. He put a Viking in you. He put that lightning in you. Igniting the truth. But you beg and blame and lie and hate and never wanna stand for the truth. So what you planning to do? You understand in the loop? You better go talk to your mama, better stop at the drama, better drop all the trauma. Boy, you better stand up and up. Put your hand up and hut. Cause if you don't, then we lose, and then we gotta hear the fake news. Whoa.
You must know that's so you get something went wrong, but face the truth about yourself and just seek first God's kingdom, cause so you get something went wrong, but face the truth about yourself and just seek first God's kingdom, cause I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way.
The views, information, thoughts, and opinions expressed during this show are the individual's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of the JLP Network or Bond. Their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. The material and information presented here is for general information purposes only. The JLP Network and Bond name and all forms and abbreviations are the property of its owner, and its use does not imply endorsement of or opposition to any specific organization, product, or service.
You know, Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, all that coming up. I have some amazing books that would make for excellent gifts. I have the Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hate, Blame, and Victimhood. And then Rage, From Rage to Responsibility. Check it out. Scam, How the Black Leadership Exploits Black Americans. And last but not least, a little small pocket guide, the 7 Guaranteed Steps to Spiritual, Family, and Financial Success Guide. Just a little thin piece of book, but it's so good. So check them out. You can go to rebuildingaman.com or call 800-411-BOND, 800-411-2663. And I can sign them if you order them that way. If you don't want me to sign them, no problem. You can order from Amazon.com, all right?